Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this high school hoops video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Visit our website and click on their ad to find out how you could win your team a free banquet. One last time under the watchful eye of Jonathan Jackrabbit, Long Beach Poly hosting Washington-bound Kayla Rooks and Mission Hills. The Grizzlies are on a mission. They're not on a hill, though. They're in Long Beach, and they're taking on a tough Jackrabbit team. Danae Miller, braver than I, steps in front of the future Husky and takes the charge. You would see she's a little shaken up on that play, but she would play through it. However, Rooks is a vet. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again as she pulls up on that one. She's good off the dribble too, as you see her round third here and lay it home. And like basically the entire Grizzlies roster, she was also good from distance. Rooks to Queens 3, checkmate. She knocked that one down. Her teammates were hitting too. They hit 4 of their first 5 3-pointers as Ava Emerzian, total Emerzian therapy from 3, helps put the Grizzlies up 18-8 on the Jackrabbits. But Polly says, ha, run it. Big bucket in transition from the McDonald's All-American Ayanna Clark. This is how they want to play. They want to score before the defense gets back. And one way to cool off a hot shooting team, just slap it down. And you see the waving arms in the corner, placing Jazz in 3/3 time as Jasmine Jones bangs that one in from the corner. And then it's Miller time. Danae Miller playing through the pain. Clearly you can see not comfortable and has that hand taped up, but she got big buckets in the first to keep the Jackrabbits in it. Whether it was from mid-range or hitting from distance, Polly down just 2 points after the first frame. Deja Williams, the sophomore, with some huge buckets off the bench in the second quarter, knocks down the 3. And then the Euro step. In France, it's actually pronounced Deja Williams. Clark obviously doing what she does best. Probably the best offensive rebounder in the country. She had 8 offensive boards in this game. But on the other end, the threes just kept falling for the Grizzlies, who seemed like they couldn't miss for this first half. Here, an injury Polly cannot afford. Already down Kat Headsmith and Taylor Lord with Miller banged up. Now Jazz Jones had to be helped off. We saw her hit the floor in frustration. Not a good sign for Polly. Brady lobs that one to Clark. Polly is going to really step up for their injured teammates. They closed the half on a 10-0 run. And here you see quintessential Polly basketball. Force a turnover with the press, get a bucket, force another turnover with the press, and get another bucket. You see the clock winding down in the top right. Clark gets it to go just before that 10-0 run does put Polly up by 9. But certainly with the way the Grizzlies shooting, not a lead that you're comfortable with some great players on the bench. Especially when the other team's got a scorer like Rooks. And then Catherine Neff. These are actually 3 different clips. The Grizzlies started out 4 for 4 from 3. Neffing could stop her. She's all the way up. Polly just unable to rotate over their defense. Very different without Jones. And then Clark says, we get it. You can make threes. Gosh. Gets it to Brady for the run out. And then look what I can do. I don't need to shoot it from 3. I can bang it in. However, you see Jazz Jones over there working out with trainer Colleen Perry. And then she's risen like Lazarus. I guess she's Jazzarus. A huge ovation from the Poly crowd. They know what she means to this team. And it was a big deal to get her back out there. Yanni and Jazz Jones together. Now you know you're in trouble. 1 point game until Danae hits the tray to put Polly up by 4 points. And then Miller on the no look to Clark. That is sweet. Jackrabbit certainly moving. And then look at this effort from a player who was on the bench with an injury just a second ago. Gets the jump ball while lying face down on the ground. Rooks finished with 18 points in this one. She's certainly got a lot of basketball left in her career. Jones didn't call bank on that one, but they count it. Haley McCoy on a tough drive. This makes it a 3-point game. This Mission Hills team very good. Here you see, this is exactly what Polly wants to do. 2 passes inside. And then on the other end, Clark with the steal. And then that's going to be Neff's foul. It's going to put her on the bench for the rest of the game. Carl Buggs like that one. Grizzlies still shooting. McCoy brings them within 5. It's 58-53 with 2 minutes left. Brady passing up the 3. 2 points for safety. Big bucket from the senior. And then this is the victory lap. 26 points, 14 rebounds for Clark. The McDonald's All-American says, go ahead and pull up. You can pay at the second window. a hard-earned win. Even a harder test ahead, though, for the Jackrabbits, especially if they're not healthy. Number 15 in the country is Poly. They'll be facing number 4 in the country, Clovis West, at the Pyramid on Saturday in the SoCal Championship. We'd like to thank all our sponsors, including Papalucci's, a great place to eat down on 2nd Street. We're pretty fired up for that Poly Clovis West game. We've been looking forward to that one since November. Should be a fun time in Long Beach on Saturday night. Coverage of that game and everything else Long Beach sports, keep it right here, GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.